Alright. We're headed to Welldry. We're going to go liberate the planet. We're going to commit to the war. So we've done some things and some stuff in terms of the mechs. So we haven't really done any changes here to the Blackjack. It's pretty much as standard. 3 medium lasers, 2 autocannon 2s, jump jets. But the rest look a fair bit different. So, the Vindicator. Now, the Vindicator, we've made a little more heat efficient. We replaced the PPC with a large laser. We've ditched the small laser because it wasn't really being used a lot. And we upgraded the LRM capacity to an LRM 10. So she's more heat efficient now, better armor. Firepower is lower. You can see it's only the 2 blocks there. But you still have the large laser for sniping purposes. You still have the LRM 10 to harry people. I think it does its job well. We'll see. Not great in medium range, but it's not a mech we want to get into medium range. Then we have, speaking of medium range, the Stone Pitbull Shadowhawk. So what we've done here is we've added a small laser plus. He's got a medium laser still. We've dropped the autocannon 5 for an autocannon 2+. We've reconfigured the missile racks to have 2 SRM 4s. And of course he has the full, and he now actually has the full complement of jump jets. So we've increased the mobility, we've lowered the heat efficiency, but the heat efficiency was ridiculously good before. It's got more armor on it, it's got more firepower where we want it to be, and I think this is just in general a better mech for our purposes. And the Centurion stays the same. We've also got a Jenner under works right now. It's just basically 3... it's just going to be 3 medium lasers, jump jets. That's about it, really. Hopefully it'll be a fairly heat-efficient scout. Pretty heavily armored for a light mech, so I think it'll give us some survivability that we did not have with like the Commando and stuff. So between it and the Panther, we have some light mech backups. But we have our primary medium lance of the Centurion, the Shadowhawk, the Vindicator, and the Blackjack. All right. Nothing really to inform on the front of the Mechwarriors. They're pretty much as we left them. And let's get rolling. So we are going to do the first strike, Liberation of Welldry. Welldry, one of the most notorious hellholes in the Aurigan Reach. Everything about this place is hostile to human life. And for the past 3 years, Espinosa has used it as a dumping ground for his political enemies. The Directorate has a prison complex on the prison surface. The inmates call it the Icebox. How would we know what the inmates call it? But anyways, progressing onwards. So Tarian architecture. It's a holding facility for political prisoners, including high-value hostages, member of the founding families, spouses, sons, daughters. If we liberate the prison, we set them free. We break Espinosa's leverage over the founding houses. The political map will change overnight. We don't know what the Directorate has been doing to our people, but we have to set them free, not just for political gain, but because there are people. And we need your help to do it. There are different kinds of powers, Gravedigger. The founding houses may be anemic in terms of martial strength, but their words still carry weight in the Aurigan Reach. If they rally behind us, the people who love them will follow. Governments have been toppled with less. My uncle has hardline supporters everywhere. Their ranks are swelled in the absence of strong opposition. But the remaining members of the founding council will rally their people against the Directorate if given the chance. By freeing Welldry, we give them that chance. Everything from sub-zero climate to inedible vegetation. The whole planet is infested with blood-sucking insects, and swarms can stretch for miles. I don't like this place. You're shitting me. I'm afraid not. They're called Branson mosquitoes. Imagine a colonial biting fly the size of your thumb. They serve as carrier for harmful bacteria. And you're dropping infantry there? On purpose? The army will be safe. Population centers like the Xbox use ultrasonics to keep the swarms at bay. But I thank you for your concern, Mr. Vintan. You've got an army. What do you need us for? Subtle, decisive action. I will lead the army in an all-out assault on the Directorate's primary spaceport. After I've drawn their attention, you will sneak in, attack the Xbox, liberate it. We'll set my uncle's hostages free and put the founding families in our debt all in one fell sweep. My lance is ready to drop. A remaining radio contract with you after we hit the ground. Good hunting, Gravedigger. Give my uncle's troops the hell they have earned. After the Directorate presence on the planet has been crushed, the Icebox has been liberated, we'll regroup and celebrate our victory. So we're obviously going to bring the 3 medium mechs. We're going to bring Lynx over Scorpion. Scorpion is a good pilot, but I want the second sensor lock ability to go with Gravediggers. So we're going to roll with that. I am going... Yeah, I'm going to leave Massive Bite on me. Stone Pitbull does have more armor, and as tempting as it is to see what Lochnar would do with that, and what I could do with Stone Pitbull, because it has more indirect fire capability. Actually, it has no indirect fire capability. What am I talking about? Yeah, that makes the decision really easy. So let's go. This is a 1.5 skull mission, and most of the storyline missions tend to be a little higher than maybe their skull ratings would indicate. So let's prepare for something fairly difficult. This is it. Our first strike against my uncle's directorate. Our first step toward justice. While I lead the Restoration Army against Welldry's primary spaceport, you will launch a sneak attack against the Icebox and liberate it. I know you can do this, Gravedigger. We can do this together. It's kind of weird that Darius is throwing in on this war so wholeheartedly. He's he's supposed to be kind of a cold mercenary type. But hey, we're also getting paid for it, so I guess it makes sense that way. Okay, so we're not expecting battle mechs, just vehicles and turrets. Okay, what do we have here? 2 turret generators. More turret generators down there, so 6 in total. Can't see anything else. Alright. Let's get rolling.
I got you.
Actually, I might go around this fork, actually. But we're going to hop up here and destroy the turrets first. Except for the Centurion, because it has no jump jets.
Ready, set. Tell me what to shoot.
One down.
Heyday. Yup. Acknowledge. Engaging target.
Not quite enough firepower to bring it down. But Lochnar should be able to finish the job. Uh, 25 plus 25. Yeah, that'll be enough.
Roger that. One less structure.
Alright, we got them. And we're going to sprint Gravedigger this way.
I leap. I soar. Affirmative, Commander.
On my way.
Okay, enemy contacts. We got vehicles on scopes.
We can do this! Let's go!
We keep Gravedigger in
This is the Warden. We have an intruder alert. All combat
full
units
alpha strike.
prepare to repel hostiles.
That's a bulldog. That's a tough fucker. Got a scorpion with him.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We also want to take out those generators, but I really want to take this bulldog out first.
Tell me what to shoot.
Got it. All right, bulldog
Bye-bye.
down. Now we switch over targets to the generators. If we can. Doesn't look like we can. We're going to have to get closer. Okay.
Roger that, Commander.
We will work over. I'd like to know what that is. But for now, we'll go for the scorpion.
Copy that.
There we go.
One more for the trash heap.
And then we
Ready
have
for orders.
Lochnar, who apparently can't shoot anything yet. Okay, we'll brace. Okay, that's probably a striker. Probably a striker as well. Yep, it's a striker. And then we have these two turrets that'll play a role so far.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
And oh, that one's got a heavy laser. Okay, we want to deal with those quick. All right, so first up, we're going to use Taki to take out that striker. So we either have to destroy the... We'll have to destroy because, of course, the Centurion can't jump.
Here we go.
Never mind. Not killing the striker. Another vehicle moving up from this side.
I hear ya.
Alright, links. Let's get rid of these turrets. These are somewhat heavy. 74. We can't do enough damage. Never mind. We're gonna have to go for the striker.
Alpha strike.
There we go.
Smoked 'em.
Waiting for orders.
There we go. Lochnar can go after the generators.
Engaging target.
Engaging target.
Almost got the generator. We got a bulldog. I'd like to deal with that as soon as possible, although he kind of whiffed his shot.
Reporting light damage. I've been sensor locked.
There's the lasers.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Ugh. Some heavy turrets.
Power low.
Do I just kill the turrets or do I go for the generators? Ugh. This is the question. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Lynx. My good lady.
You betcha.
We can finish off that generator. No sense in not doing it. There we go. Okay, we got that turret offline.
Brought it down, Commander.
Did we get the one beside it off? No, we did not. Okay, so there's still one turret there. Scorpion's falling back. Fire away. Generator number 4 down.
Target building destroyed.
That took that one out. Okay, so we've got a safe side to work with now. Cool.
10-4. Receiving you. Roger.
So we got these two up here still. Presumably those are the generators for them. But I think the Bulldog is a bigger problem right now.
Good to go. Got it.
Okay, if we can kill this Bulldog, then we just have to worry about turrets for this turn. And we can possibly eliminate... Let's try and eliminate some turrets, actually. Okay, 75 damage. We don't need the missiles.
Engaging target.
Actually, a little worried because I've kind of lowly stacked my missile ammo, to be honest. So.
Skipper. Copy that, Commander.
We'll multi-target. Want to take out the generator and throw the rest of the Bulldog. So there.
Split and fire.
Prefer to have used the medium laser for that, but it didn't have the range. One turret to go.
Affirmative. Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Okay, let's try and take out the Scorpion.
Losing armor.
Because it has initiative. We can possibly take out... If we could take out the Scorpion this turn... Which I think Gravedigger will have to do. We can... take out the turret before it shoots as well. So we're talking about 200 damage. So 95, 115. Probably not enough,
Engaging target.
but it'll bring it down pretty low. There we go.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Good to go. Coordinates
Let's see
received.
if Lynx can destroy the Sure.
Got it.
There we go. Now we just gotta bust through the prison gates.
Yeah.
Acknowledge, Commander. Coordinates received.
Which we'll do with just energy weapons to save up our solid ammo for what undoubtedly will be a second phase to this mission. No way a story mode mission would have no mechs opposing us.
Special delivery.
Ready to rock. Firing.
Getting message on Steam. Hello, Airborne. You're on my Battletech game. That is Sean, who we're trying to find a military-minded Mechwarrior to represent. All right, we're through.
Target building.
Now what nasty trap will we spring? We have a lot of morale. Stone Pitbull has taken a pretty solid beating though, and that worries
I'm
me.
there.
All directed personnel to action series. God damn it, this is not a drill. Looks like we got company. I'm seeing heat signatures coming online in the prison mech bay. The warden must have held the lance in reserve. It's weird that they, didn't join the fight earlier. I'd say this is a pretty incompetent warden, to be honest. Alright, so they're coming from over there. Alright. What do we got? Alright, enemy contact 1 is a Jaeger mech. That is a heavy. Got a light mech. Jenner. Okay, we can destroy that easy. The Jaeger mech does not have a great deal of armor actually for heavy, and there are two more mechs back there. Okay, so we're gonna. You know what? Actually, with those levels of chances to hit, let's just use sensor lock and let everyone else do the damage.
On target.
They've got a medium mech. Has an auto cannon and some LRMs. Doesn't really narrow it down terribly far.
Warning. Armor.
Could be Shadowhawk. Could be.
Receiving.
Can I guess a Shadowhawk just off the top of my head? Jeez, such low chances to hit.
Firing.
Nice. We'll still get some damage in on the Jenner. Most of his armor is gone. And the fourth mech. I don't like how it's going over there. That's an LRM boat. Trebuchet, maybe? Fuck!
Mechwarrior injuries.
Skipper.
I hear ya.
Okay, so the Master's Bite has taken significant damage. That was the empty arm. That's the only thing good about this. But we've already taken some serious hits with the Shadowhawk, and our other heavier medium is taking significant damage as well. And we have to deal with the frickin' LRM boats. I hate LRM boats, for the record. Like, this...
Yup.
It's something that, to me, I think is a little overpowered in this game from playing online battles. And not terribly fun to play against. Anyways. Let's go for the kill. There we go. Okay, one down.
Tango is trash, Skipper.
Okay, one of their mediums will get to go. Or actually, no, the Jaeger mech, pardon me. Okay, we need to get... Okay, he multi-targeted. Whoa, heavy multi-targeting. Oh, I like the sound of that. Looks like Lady Arano has joined the fight. It's her Kintaro. Okay, so we're going to get Lochnar out in front as much as we can. We're going to focus the Jaeger mech. It's a Centurion actually behind it. Okay.
Attacking from position.
So we need to get these heavy autocannons off the field of battle as fast as possible. Lady Arano is not assisting us in this. She's going after the Centurion. Question becomes, do we swap targets to match? Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, okay, she's going to focus the Centurion. We're going to focus the Centurion with her. Oh, boy. Oh, we're not looking so good. Gravedigger's not looking good right now.
Confirm.
Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Start using some morale, I think. Okay. Precision strike to the torso. Go.
Take this.
Not good enough. Oh. I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy. Oh.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal.
And we're knocked down. That's another wound. Oh, shit.
Warning. Detecting Mechwarrior.
Oh. Not good, not good.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for precision strike again. We're gonna, again, if we could take that torso off, we take away his autocannon. There we go! We got the leg. Knockdown, that's also good.
Lost one of ours.
Shit.
Yes, Commander.
I have died. Officially. Possibly. Okay. We're doing... Okay. I'm hoping I'm not dead. Okay, we got the Centurion. We can move on to the Jaeger mech. He's going after Lady Kamea, who must survive, so that's, you know,
Commander?
that's great. Can we can't go after that arm. Okay. Then, in that case, don't bother precision strike, just alpha strike. We have opened up the other arm. That's good.
That's a critical hit.
Yep. Engaging jump jet. Locking off.
Let's go for
All
it.
weapons.
See if we can take that arm off. No, but we did get a crit.
40. Critical hit.
going after Trump card.
Armor's holding.
I'm just hoping the Gravedigger is not dead. Sometimes when the pilot gets incapacitated, they're not actually dead. And I mean, of course, the question becomes, if I'm dead, does the game even continue? Because I don't actually know the answer. There we go. Left arm and torso gone. Lady Kamea's turn. Looks like she might be going after the LRM boat, but she's launching into the Jaeger mech right now. Who is now unsteady. And she can see that, but we can't. That's interesting. Now again, I think it's a trebuchet, because that's the medium mech one would normally LRM boat.
Good to go.
Links.
Coordinates received.
Let's go for a precision strike. We don't have... we can't. We don't have the morale.
Commencing alpha strike.
But we can get the kill on the Jaeger mech.
We can do this. Let's go. That's a kill.
Fortunately, that means we're not going to have options to get good salvage on that. Cannot jump the walls yet, it seems. So we'll just move up. Okay, what is it? Is it a treb? Is it a treb? It is a treb. Trebs are cool, but they're very mono usage. They're really only particularly good as LRM boats.
Waiting for orders.
Which is fine, because LRM boats are kinda OP. This makes me want a mech that I can turn into a proper LRM boat at some point.
Got it.
Orders?
Also makes it much easier to salvage, because you can do a lot of knockdowns
Copy that.
and kill the pilot and leave the mech relatively intact. So, fire.
Weapons. Go.
Okay, we got the one LRM off.
Critical hit. What do you need?
And our last mech. Okay, we're just gonna sprint.
I copy.
Alright, Lady Kamea might finish off the Treb here. Yep. Okay. Well, if Gravedigger is not dead, yeah. Prison is ours. Thanks for the assist, Lady Arano. I'll have Samir bring us down for the victory celebration. There will be no celebration, not after what I saw out there. God, Sirius, the things the director has done to these people. Kamea, I need you to meet me in the prison hospital right now. What is it? Better you see it for yourself. And Kamea, prepare yourself. This isn't going to be easy.
Mission successful.
Mission's not very successful. I died! I may have died. So big payday. 1.7 million. We're just injured. Okay. But out for 110 days. Jesus Christ. Otherwise we actually escape relatively unscathed. Okay, we're going to grab Jaeger Mech salvage, Centurion salvage, Trebuchet salvage. We already have a Jenner, so I'm not super interested. So if there's something interesting from the battlefield we can grab, it's not really. No pluses or anything. Yeah, we'll grab another Jenner, I guess. One very banged up Centurion and one very banged up pilot. We're going to be going without Gravedigger for a little bit. Yeah. It's less than ideal. I'm going to check the store also to see if we can pick up any salvage that could lead us to another medium mech. So we do have the money for it. And now we get another
By the time our forces
cinematic.
found me, it was too late. I'm sorry, Kamea.
It's got to be Mastiff.
He was here all this time.
It is Mastiff. We will have revenge for our mentor at some point, no doubt. Kamea, I'm sorry. I know Mastiff meant. I don't know how much Mastiff meant to you. He was a friend and mentor to us both. He was more than that. The old man was like a second father to me, and my uncle condemned him to waste away on this rock, to die wretched, broken, in agony. Yet so many have. There's no coming back from what I witnessed here today. The scale with the directorate cruelty is unimaginable. What they've done is monstrous. It's inhuman. Arntel was wrong, Alexander. The ice block isn't a prison. It's a meat grinder. Gods, my own family is behind this. What's left of mine has chosen to look the other way. It isn't easy to wrap your head around, but try to remain focused. We'll just liberate the directorate's. We've just liberated the directorate's hostages. With a single blow, you shattered your uncle's hold on the founding houses. The prisoners you set free are already calling you the Sword of Restoration. We need to spread this message all the way to Cormadir to galvanize your supporters and weaken Espinosa's population there. Won't be an easy process. For the last 3 years, those who love House Arano have been keeping their heads down. And we won't break them of that overnight. In truth, an appreciable percentage of Cormadir's population supports Director Espinosa in centralizing power. He improved the quality of life on the throne world considerably, and people will give a great deal for security and comfort. With our victory on Welldry, we've seen what happened to those who would not be bought or indoctrinated. Those who refused to kneel before a tyrant. We know what became of the people who were made to disappear. And soon enough, the entire Reach will know it too. Momentum is on our side, Kamea. We need to take advantage of it. You're right. This isn't the time for hand-wringing. But Alexander, you didn't see what I saw out there on the other end of the battlefield. The work crews all hunched and broken. The graveyards, the great fields of unmarked burial plots that stretch as far as the eye can see. Every time I blink, I see it. Their misery was allowed to fester here. Espinosa is a monster. This confirms it. No, not a monster. He's only a man. One who must be held accountable for his crimes. Take a good, long look at the eyes of any of these prisoners. Do you know what you'll see? My uncle's legacy. A wound that will never heal. I'll do anything to spare these poor souls the hurt he caused, but I can't. Word of advice from an old adventurer, Lady Arano. Focus on something you can do. Give us an order. Tell us to blow something up. Shit. Use your imagination. The key is to do something, and you move on. Thank you, Chief Verchanen. You've got a good crew, Gravedigger. I have a new assignment for you, and a reward for your service. Ooh. Do we get the Argo? For decades, the wreck of this side of the Argo is one of my father's most closely held secrets. When I sent you to retrieve her, I meant her to serve a symbolic purpose, a sign of rebirth, renewal, emblazoned with the Arano coronet for all to see, cormorant for all to see. I was naive. This is a time for action, not symbols. So, Gravedigger, I've decided that she will be yours to command. The Argo will serve as your new home. She will fly your mercenary banner. Lord Madeira will join you, act as my liaison. And in return, you will grow stronger, sharper, more flexible. You will hone your company to a razor's edge, one that I will hold to the Directorate's throat. In that case, you've got yourself a navy. If that's settled, then please, Kamea, go back to the triage tent, get your wounds looked at. Conditions here are beyond unsanitary, and you'll be no use to anyone if you die if it is some exotic infection. Our people can tend to the wounded. We need you strong for the fight ahead. Will, Alexander, but not just yet. Assemble our people in the courtyard. Something I need to say.
People
war
of
just
the
got real.
Regan Reach, I am Kamea Arano, and I have failed you. For 3 long years, Director Espinosa has imprisoned and starved and murdered our people. And where was I? Hiding in a palace, light years away, building support, planning. While the Directorate's secret police turned neighbor against neighbor, made your loved ones disappear, conscripted your children. I wasn't here. I didn't know. The crimes that I have witnessed here today are unforgivable. No doubt, Director Espinosa believes that the ends justify the means, that the Oregon Reach has been made strong. Well, I say that strength built on fear is brittle. The Directorate is a paper tiger, and I declare this restoration today to rally the true strength of our people, our resilience, and our freedom. Let Welldry be a call to arms. Join us, and together we will liberate the founding houses and retake Cormadir. Not because it is my birthright, but because the Directorate's crimes against you, the Oregon people, will no longer be tolerated. That is what I fight for, and I vow to fight for your freedoms to my dying breath.
It's a very lovely speech. So we've got the Argo. On the downside, we're down my pilot for a long time. And we have Dr. Farah Murad. Hello again, my mercenary friends. Before you officially take possession of the Argo, I wanted to introduce myself in person. We never really got a chance to meet properly on Exilius. So, hi. I'm Dr. Farah Murad, or just Farah if you prefer. It's nice to meet you all face to face. Yeah, Doc, you too. I'm going to call you Doc, by the way. You should probably go ahead and get used to it. It was impressive work you did, getting the Argo flying. Between you and me, I have my doubts. Honestly, I did too. You should have seen what the Argo's interior looked like after a couple hundred years of pirate occupation. Actually, I take that back. If you saw what I saw, you'd never wanted to set foot inside. Take it from me, the ship has been deloused from bow to stern. Every meter of her has been hosed down with industrial-grade disinfectant. The ship is clean enough to eat off of, I swear. Clean is good. Space-worthy is better. Oh, absolutely. I mean, she's here, isn't she? All the way from Lyreton with the nary a decompressing event in sight. Don't worry, Commander. I wouldn't endanger my new crewmates by putting them on an unsafe ship. I've got professional standards to maintain. I kind of assumed she was coming with the ship. That's good, because I don't have a clue on how to keep anything on this boat working. Frankly, I'm amazed Doc Murad managed to get her flying at all. I'm still a little amazed myself. Only a little, because I'm very good at what I do. But it was kind of touch and go there for a while. Oh, and Darius, I'm sorry about all the shouting back on Exilius. As it turns out, getting shot at by pirates puts me on edge. No hard feelings. None at all. Keep this beast flying, and you can yell at me all as much as you want. Hell, I'm used to it. Welcome to the family. You too, Lord Madeira. I never imagined we'd be working together, but I'm glad to have the opportunity. As am I, Mr. Oliveira. Over the years of our exile, Lady Arano has told me a great deal about you in company. All of it. Good. Even before the events of the coup, she knew the Markham's marauders. Your assistance in her father's Falgier campaign did not go unnoticed. It was a job, Lord Madeira. We only did what High Lord Tamati paid us to do. Still, it feels good to be appreciated, and to know that someone still remembers Commander Markham's name. We'll welcome Lord Madeira on board. Thank you, Commander Megasevich. Speaking of which, you'll have to spend some time to break your new ship in before Lady Arana moves on to Panzer. She needs to consolidate our forces on Welldry, replace our losses with fresh volunteers. You remember her orders. You're sharp in your company, grow strong, and have a mobile command center worthy of the title. I suggest you use it. I'll get a fresh batch to do contracts for you to look over, Michael. The Rimworld periphery is our oyster now. We won't be limited by debts or travel restrictions. Exciting times, I've got to say. Kind of tempted by that one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Amen to that. Hey, great. We're all on the same page. Wonderful. So, should we get aboard our new ship? There's an absolutely enormous mech bay in there with my name on it. I'm getting irate that I'm not standing in it yet. You heard the man. Take your stations, everyone. We're free agents until later Ronald calls for us, and there is money to be made. The Argo's not in good shape, Commander, but with time, money, and some of Chief Vertanen's technical resources, we can address most of the major problems, maybe even make this place nice again. I'll be engineering if you need to want to know more. Later, Ronald said she wanted us to get stronger. With these mech facilities, we finally have resources to me to bring me scrap mechs from missions and shops, and I'll rebuild them into fighting machines. And remember, boss, when it comes to mechs, bigger is usually better.
That mech you wanted is back online.
And the Jenner is ready. Okay. So, we have a lot of money. We have a new ship. Our Mechwarrior crew is it's a little banged up. So let's be honest. Gravedigger is going to be in the med bay for 94 more days. So that's it's less than ideal.
Yep.
We can upgrade Lockdar to the next level of Guts.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Commander?
And we can upgrade Lakes to have evasive movement,
Training
which is great.
Need something, Chief?
Scorpion didn't participate in the battle, and Taki can grab the next piloting skill, level. So, yeah, Gravedigger's out. Let's have a look at the mech bay.
Check out this mech bay, Commander.
So, we're going to have to refit the Centurion.
There's nothing I can't do.
It lost those pieces, which are all back now. We lost some missile weaponry, so we're going to bring back the LRM ammo for it. We're going to bring back an LRM 10. Or no, I think we had a 5. We had a 5. We'll see. If we have room for a 10, we'll go for a 10. And then 2 SRM 4s we'll go with. And some SRM ammo. Throw them over here, actually. And then we have the 2 lasers we need to replace. Medium laser and medium laser. So 7 components total. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, it was an LRM 5. Okay. We're good to go. Repair. And in 31 days, we'll have a Centurion once again.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
So, step 1, hiring hall at Welldry. Is there anyone to hire? Because we're now officially down. Tempting.
Commander? Copy.
Tempting.
Ready for orders.
Commander.
No one that I want to make into shame, but
Yeah.
I did have the permission of one of my other friends to create a Mechwarrior for them.
Warriors available.
So we'll do that. So,
I'm listening.
Ricochet. Customizing. It's going to be Alyssa. Medicine. Randomize. See something that kind of works for her. Megasaur? That's awesome. Not really anything coming to mind is kind of the problem here. The hell is an Applejack? She rides a horse, we'll go with the Charger. Okay, so makeup. Also, well, actually, you know, first we're gonna pick some skin color because she's a white girl. There we go. Hair is roughly correct in terms of style. Just needs to be adjusted for color. There we go. Brown eyes. There we go. No tattoos. No scar, I don't think. Oops, hairstyle was correct. Facial hair, none. And finally,
Aye,
voice.
Commander. Yes, Commander. Waiting for orders. Awaiting orders. Commander. Reading you. Yes, Commander. Yeah, Commander. Receiving you. Commander. Yes, Commander.
There we go. Oh, and
Waiting for orders.
there we go.
Commander.
And she's pretty much a blank slate. We'll fill in what we need there and check out the store. Generous salvage, don't really care. We'll grab the AC2 Plus,
New weapon systems available.
the large laser plus, LRM5 plus,
New weapon systems available.
and that'll be it for now, I think. So we had a rough time at Welldry, but the planet is ours, and this seems like a good place to end it for this episode. So join us next time as we continue the Urano Restoration's war against the Aurigan Directorate, and continue our hunt for some superior firepower, and see how things go with our lead Mechwarrior in the currently out of service for 94 days. That's a thing.